TV shows I loved, Part 4. The One. I have done a DNA test and have found and connected with a lot of relatives on 23andMe. What if we were able to find the one, the soulmate, based on a genetic test? What would we do? Would we leave our current partner, life, family, country to be with the one? I love the plot of this show. The only not so good thing about it is rather slow and mixes a murder mystery and other complications. I will still watch season 2 because I love the crux of the story, the moral dilemma. Behind her eyes. There is a long scene in this show where a character enters a house, just walks around and checks every wall, every corner, every piece of art. And I wonder, what is happening? First 4 episodes are like this. I did not know the meaning of any scene. I kept wondering, why are these people like this? What's with all the trippy dreams? Who am I supposed to care about right now? But as the show proceeded, reaching its final moments, the curtain pulled back to reveal what it was all for. It was a shocking ending. It tied all the loose ends. Every scene, every character, every action, reaction then made sense. And when the end was clear, I wanted to watch the show one more time. I absolutely love this show. You just have to be patient for the first 4 episodes and don't fast forward the scenes. You will miss the essence. Aarya. I watched this show for Sushmita Sen. Aarya is based on the Dutch series Penosa, meaning the underworld, which began airing in 2010. It was a huge hit and went on for 5 seasons. Penosa told the story of Carmen, an Amsterdam woman, a wife, a mother, and then a widow and a godmother, who is forced to take over her husband's business to pay off his various debts. And Sushmita Sen fits in this role perfectly in this Indian remake. Aarya more than makes up for the dearth of women in masculine macho series. Zindagi in short. Every episode is a 20-minute short film starring some of the best stars. Neena Gupta, Divya Dutta, Swaroop Sampath, to name a few. Every short film truly represents all walks of life. Zindagi in short does a good job of exploring unsaid emotions and most importantly the physicality of it. From the flirty young world of online dating to loneliness in older adults, from infidelity to marital rape, I loved every story. Trump, an American dream. I was in disbelief when Trump was elected and wanted to know how was he elected to be our president. I watched this 4-part docuseries on Netflix to see the man beneath the caricature, to understand the reasoning behind the fervent admiration of his supporters. It documents Trump's upbringing, how he first got into the real estate business and follows him through his various projects, including the development of his public persona as the guy willing to pick a fight with anyone about anything. It shows his several failed presidential runs and the process by which he rebranded himself with the launch and success of The Apprentice. An American Dream does a great job in painting a picture of who Donald Trump is and where he comes from. For someone who has only known Trump within a presidential context, I found this series to be absolutely fascinating. There are certainly aspects about his past that I knew, but the larger picture became clear seeing it all put together. However, after all of this context only reinforced the question I had from the beginning. How was he elected to be our president? Bombay Begums. At one point in time, I had stopped watching Indian shows altogether because I hated the way women were shown in the shows and often wondered, why don't these women characters have work or job and overall better things to do in life than sitting all day in makeup and jewelry and fighting with their in-laws? And then I watched the show Bombay Begums and I'm absolutely thrilled. It is a gripping drama about the plight of women in India's urban realm. This show follows the lives of 5 women from various walks of life in Mumbai as they try to hustle their way around the dubious workings of a chauvinistic social order. The narrative voice for the show is by a 14-year-old character from the show and I thought it was a very creative thing to do. It is the glue that binds all the different stories into a singular whole. Bombay Begums is a step in the right direction. The series has its heart in the right place and its representation of women is something new, even radical by Indian standards. I'm desperately waiting for season 2. I hope you like these recommendations. Enjoy.